Hello there, my beautiful Taurus friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Taurus, this is a message for you from your higher self. What I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an oracle card from the Enchanted Forest Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck, and then an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Taurus, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that your higher self would like you to know today. So we are getting, it's coming. Look at that. It's coming. Taurus. I'm going to read you the message on this card. Hope is on the horizon. In the face of challenges, remember that nothing lasts forever, Taurus. Trust that the universe has good things in store for you. So let me repeat that one more time. Hope is on the horizon, Taurus. In the face of challenges, remember that nothing lasts forever. Trust that the universe has good things in store for you. So look at that. It's coming, and we've got a badger here on this card. I don't know if any of you have seen a badger in your life. This is a confirmation for you today, okay? So it's coming. Oh my goodness, I love that for you, Taurus. All right, let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting the Lover's card. So I feel there's a split on your path here with this card. And it's, you know, the energy around it, around this split is going to be heart-centered. So some of you have a choice or a decision to make around this split. Okay, now this is a major arcana card. This energy is prominent. It's in the background. Some of you are going to feel this intensely. Others, you're going to feel this subtly. So the Lover's card to start here, we have the 3 of Swords. So this is a really intense energy. It's heavy as well. What I'm getting here is heartbreak, sadness, grief, some sort of a loss here. And for some of you, this is fresh. For some of you, this is old. And it's time for you, those especially that have been carrying this around, there's a release, there's a renewal happening, okay? Now, what I want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my readings, Taurus. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the 3 of Swords, now I just wanted to mention that this is a major arcana card, right? So because we have this major arcana card, there is definitely a change taking place in your life. And look at this, we have a secondary major arcana card. This is the Death card. So there is a death, rebirth energy at play here. We've got the moon in the background. There's illumination happening. A lot of things are coming to surface, things that some of you are having to address in your life. And again, releasing and letting go is at play here as well. So the Death card for you, Taurus. So this is really intense energy. I feel this has to do with love for some of you, a relationship where love is involved, care, a lot of nurture. I feel a lot of time for some of you here. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Taurus. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. All right, so I don't know if any of you are seeing the number 3s. I feel the number 3 in numerology has to do with communication, our self-expression, but also community, growth, expansion through communication, you know, self-expression through communication as well. So I feel there needs to be some sort of communication in whatever situation you're in right now, Taurus. This is what these cards are showing. And I feel there's a lot of intensity around this. Perhaps there's some fear about opening up and actually communicating your feelings here. So perhaps this is a relationship. I really feel that for some of you, this is a partnership, a relationship, perhaps with a spouse, maybe with a family member. This could also be someone at work that you're dealing with. There was a lot of passion there once. And I feel there's almost like this energy of growing past one another, almost like one person's gotten ahead, the other's kind of left behind, or there's a detached energy there as well. So some of you might be experiencing ending of relationships. And remember, sometimes people are meant to come into our life as a blessing to teach us something. And sometimes they're only meant to be there for a certain period of time. And what spirit guides want you to do here, Taurus, is to cherish the moments you have spent with whoever this is for you, and know that there's something that you learned and grew from with this person in your life. And if you're feeling that parting energy, try not to control it. Allow things to happen and unfold as they're naturally meant to. Okay, so I feel they're wanting you to surrender to whatever it is that's going on here. All right, Taurus, for others, I feel there's a union happening. All right, that there's this incoming energy of love in your life, which is splitting your path in two, even with the parting energy. So remember, everyone, we go through, our life is filled with polarity, right? So some of you might be experiencing one part of this card and the other's the opposite, and something in between here with all of these cards with my reading. All right, so and parts and bits in between as well. What I'm getting here is a soulmate entering some of your lives, or an energy that is similar to someone that is passed on in your life. Like it is so interesting how this card is showing up for some of you, Taurus. So you're going to have to share with me what the Lover's card is for you in your life right now, because there's so many ways that this card can go. And what I'm getting is your path being split because of someone coming in or someone leaving. And for some of us, it's both. We experience both of these energies, right? And this is all heart-centered. So I feel there's a lot of weight on some of your heart, which shows up here through the Three of Swords and the Death card. And then there's this energy of moving some of your past this energy where you're now beginning fresh and new. And what spirit guides want you to do here is to really remain heart-centered, come out of a place of love, kindness, and compassion as you move through this journey without any kind of attachments or expectations, is what they're saying. Not to have any kind of expectations around this, and not to, I'm getting someone overthinking something here. Maybe this has to do with a relationship. I'm also seeing some of you in alignment with something that you're passionate about, something that you're going to love. So this could be you living the life that you have been dreaming of because you've either quit your job and started your business, or something has come into your life where it's tied to your heart, your dreams, Taurus. So again, many, many things, but this is really good what's happening here with the Lover's card. So there's love surrounding you right now. Spirit guides are wanting you to look at all the things that bring love into your life, and you're surrounded by so many things, so many people, so many energies, okay? So the Lover's card here, we have the Three of Swords and the Death card. Now, some of you out there are carrying some sort of heavy weight here around your heart. And anytime I pull this card, I do feel sometimes health, your health might be affected by what you're carrying. So you may be feeling ill, having some sort of ailments of pain, chronic pain, right? Maybe this has to do with like your blood pressure, your heart perhaps. Whatever this is, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. If there is some sort of a physical ailment that you are experiencing, some sort of an illness, please seek medical help, okay? Professional help. What I'm actually interpreting here is what the cards are sharing, what I'm channeling through. It's like pain. I don't know if any of you have heard of, I hope I'm saying this right, somatic yoga. Which releases the emotions in order for you to heal. I believe that's what it is. You can correct me if I'm wrong here, Taurus, but emotional healing needs to happen here for some of you. And you know who you are, Taurus, that needs to release some of this. There is a major need to release whatever this is in your life. Can you imagine having swords in your chest, in your heart, and you walk around? How painful that would be. That's not comfortable. So sadness here, maybe things people have said to you that you're carrying around. Perhaps you have someone that has betrayed you. There is deceit, maybe lies or expectations that weren't met. Like just a lot of different things here that sometimes we tend to carry around without even knowing it sometimes. So this is where spirit guides want you to recognize what it is that your heart's doing, what it is that you're feeling. What are some of the thoughts that are tied to this that is making your heart feel the way that it is? Remember, these swords are thoughts and they're affecting your emotions here. So we have to release what's inside of your mind and open yourself up to spirit and communication to help guide you, navigate you through whatever this energy is, to help you release it, right? So writing down your thoughts, Taurus, I mentioned this quite a bit in my readings, and it's because it's so therapeutic and it works for some of us, is to write your thoughts, transfer that energy onto a sheet of paper so it's not sitting here in your mind, just bogging you down and almost creating this blocked energy where you can't see things, where you can't think clearly or focus clearly, right? So this is one. And another thing that I'm feeling here is loss of a loved one. I'm getting a few people here in the background that have passed over that are letting you know that they're there with you at all times, that they're wanting to push you and urge you to move forward. And so what else they're saying is there's been signs they've been giving you. So either they've been coming through your dreams, perhaps you've been smelling their scent, or something that is familiar to you about them around your life recently, or in little bits and chunks like that. Okay, so this is kind of what they're saying. There's a lot of people back there that are coming forward for some of you out there. So if you have a lost one, lost love, or family member on the other side, it's coming through, okay? Now, the other thing I'm feeling here is like actual heaviness on your heart, like nightmares, or if you've been dealing with, you know what it is? It's called the Hag. This is what I know it as, sleep paralysis, right? Is where you're feeling this heaviness on your chest when you're sleeping. And I've actually experienced this where I heard a chainsaw or a TV going, and I'm awake. I don't think it's sleep paralysis. I think it's something completely different, because what I've experienced is I'm fully aware and awake. And when it happens, your whole body feels paralyzed. You can't open your eyes. You can't move. I'm getting this energy coming through this as well. So I don't know if any of you are dealing with any kind of night terrors, sleep paralysis, or anything like that. Again, I feel this has to do with some sort of a belief system, something that has been etched or engraved onto your heart. So this is where meditation and clearing is going to help, okay? So I usually just fight it and break out of it and tell it to go away. It's not welcome in my life, right? Whatever this energy is that I don't, when you can't break free from it. So I don't know what that is. If any of you have any idea, you can comment in the comment section below and share with us. We've got the Death card. So this is a death rebirth energy. So there is a big transformation for some of you that is happening right now. Some of you have already gone through this. Some of you yet have to go through this. But you're feeling this energy. I feel those of you that have gone through this death rebirth, this transformation of yourself, know what this feels like. And perhaps you're feeling this energy recently, but the month of May, especially, like what's happening here is your higher self is bringing in messages to you and letting you know that it's now time for you to change within your, like change inside of yourself. Like you feel this change. I don't even know how to explain this right now, Taurus, the way they're showing it to me. It's almost like a connection that you have had happen to, you have connected to your higher self. You get a glimpse of your higher self here, a different timeline. And because you're feeling this energy, you're now picking up on the essence of this version of you. And now that part's starting to take shape and take form. So I feel that you are feeling different. You're feeling like the things that once used to make you happy, or a part of your life are no longer there. Like there's this shedding energy that is happening and it's taking place, and you're becoming different. You're feeling different. Your tastes, your likes, your values, all of that is also changing here. And this is really beautiful. It's actually a beautiful experience. It might not feel beautiful in the moment as we're going through it, but this is an opportunity for you to grow. This is an actual experience that is letting you know that you are ascending, that you're moving to a higher vibration, a higher frequency, that you are shifting. Okay, this is what this is a sign of. And it's like you're leveling up. So you have to let some of those layers kind of break away. And it's almost like an ego death as well for some of you. Like parts of your ego are falling away and you're becoming a more truer you. And you're going to see so many changes, so many different things taking place over this next year. So I feel that because your higher self has walked through this, there's almost like this reassurance or safety that you're feeling, like comfort in the process. Those of you that aren't feeling this comfort, spirit guides are calling you to embrace this energy. Call on your spirit guide, your higher self, to bring that comfort in through this experience. Because this is a part of you. You are now you are aligning to that timeline of your dreams, is what spirit guides are saying here. And I feel I'm speechless right now because this is so profound. This is going to be a profound experience for some of you. Spiritual growth, even connection, things that you weren't aware of are kind of surfacing and you're seeing them. These are also parts of your shadow. Some of you are doing some shadow work and you're going through a major, profound spiritual journey, transformation here. So you're going to see a lot of changes. And your higher self wants you to know that you are safe and you are protected, that this is a part of your life's journey. You're meant to go through it because you're evolving and becoming that version of you that is able to take on this new energy, this new life. Okay? So don't ever be afraid of whatever this is. Now, I'm also getting fear through this card. Fear around love or fear around something that has happened in your life recently. Maybe it is reminding you of something from your past. So there's a little bit of fear of moving forward. Maybe this has to do with love in your life, right? Maybe there's fear of a breakup. Maybe there's like fear. Fear is the worst thing. If we can just punch fear in the face, punch it so hard that it flies across the world somewhere and just goes away, gets lost, right? Whatever it is. I feel this is what we need to do. And sometimes this is hard. I've actually lived in a life of fear many years of my life earlier on. And once I understood this, once I understood the concept of fear, and it's an illusion, it's just there. Yes, it does feel real because when I felt it, it was very real for me, but I gotten over it. Now I know I still do get scared. I do get scared. I still do have fear, but I've managed it enough that it doesn't debilitate me, right? So spirit guides are wanting you to turn that fear into your greatest strength this year, Taurus, because this way nothing will stand in your way. Okay, so major transformations, there's a lot of releasing and letting go and alignments that are happening. And there's a new path for you. There's a new path for you to choose from, right? So some of you are going to make a choice or a decision around what is going on in your life with whatever it is in your life. But I feel there's a choice there for some of you. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook as well, Taurus. So anything that Spirit wants to share more with you is going to come through this card today, okay? And your higher self. I feel that some of you have even spoken to your higher self. You'll have to share that with me, Taurus. So we're getting a star ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Look at that. Star ancestor. So this is so beautiful. Follow the voice of your soul. I'm going to read you the interpretation here from the guidebook. I don't know if any of you have been researching any kind of galactic beings, you know, council. Like, I don't know much about that, but I feel there's connections to, like, I'm getting Bashar in my mind right now. I don't know if any of you watch Bashar. I've watched Bashar and I really like what he has to say. So connections to other beings, other extraterrestrials here. I'm getting this coming through here with this star ancestor card. So the message is heed the signs coming directly from your soul, Taurus. The star ancestors is a term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and the growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from the higher realms. Often people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and see the stars. I believe that's because they are remembering the starry connections and those of what this card represents. The star ancestor is reminding you that you have outwardly support and that your friends from the stars can help you if you are willing to be helped. They can support you in connecting with and following your soul's deepest calling. Now, the extended message here for you is there is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose, Taurus. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn into a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul, Taurus. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. So look at that. There's a connection here for sure. So sometimes what happens is when we're going through this heavy energy, we're not open enough to communicate. So this is where that releasing and letting go has to happen. You have to make room for this, Taurus. So look at that star ancestor. I'm now going to pull an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are seeing repeating numbers, angel numbers in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting in good time. Things are going to happen in good time for you, Taurus. We have the number 6666 on this card. So those of you that are seeing the number sixes in your life, this is a confirmation. Also, the green and the colors in this card, you might be seeing in your life as well. So for timing, I'm getting 6 days, 6 weeks, and 6 months. Things that are happening in your life are for a reason right now, Taurus. You have support, empathy, kindness. There's also understanding there. Again, that understanding is coming in through that new information that is familiar to you, that doesn't feel new. Some of you feel like you're waiting, and you know what's happening is that waiting, that's normal to wait for information to come in. The waiting sometimes also happens when you're not open, when you're busy, you got a lot of thoughts in your mind. So you want to release some of the thoughts in your mind to open yourself up to that communication, that connectedness. Okay, so this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.